Hey guys, welcome back to Utano the podcast. I am here today with my little sister.
Hey
Sisters,
everybody.
can Shami say hi?
La 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 la. Hey Sham.
I thought it might be fun just to kind of have a little Q&A session with my sister, just because I'm knee deep in the trenches of postpartum, and she's probably just been watching me wondering what's going on. So let's see what she has to ask me. Vunzama
Hey
questions.
everybody. It's your girl Ro. Follow my Instagram and my TikTok at ropa.chikoe. Thanks for engaging. We love you. Love and light.
Okay,
So,
can you use your real accent?
okay. So the first question that I'm gonna ask you some real stuff. Like real stuff.
Okay.
First question I'm gonna ask is what's one thing about motherhood that totally caught you off guard? Like completely.
About motherhood?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the fact that it's 24 hours non-stop.
And that's how I feel on the days where I babysit. On the babysitting days, I'm like,
Motherhood does not give a heck how
and
you're feeling.
I think I'll do like 17 hours, and I'll say,
You know what's the worst for me? When you are at 5% and someone is looking at you for 100. The math is not mathing. Mathing.
because you have to give
Mathing.
100% of that face.
Yeah. From that 5%, you have to make 100%.
Next question is, how has becoming a mom changed the way you see yourself?
Hmm.
I'm saying that louder for the people in the back.
Um, in a good way or a bad way?
Either or. You're probably going to talk about the bad. We know you.
Do you know what? Motherhood has made me appreciate how talented I am. Jokes. How multifaceted I am. I think I've never in my life I had never imagined that I would ever need to juggle many plates at once. And now it's like I have to be a mom, I have to go to work, I have to, like, I'm everything.
Next question is, how has becoming a mom changed the way that you see yourself?
I feel like there's more purpose to my life. I think one of the biggest one actually just before I found out I was pregnant, one of the prayers I was making was, God, I just want there to be more to my life.
And he really did that.
And he said, I bet I'm gonna show you a little something. So yeah. I think
Sorry, please say that again.
I said, he said, I will give you life, all right?
no, because life alright, life in abundance. So I just feel like my life has got so much more purpose. Like even when I think about chasing my dreams, I think it's not just about me now. It's about my baby's future. I just don't want her to have to go through certain struggles and stuff like that. So
What do you mean by that? Like your dreams, how do they have, how are they linked to your daughter's struggles?
I just feel like it would give her a better life in terms of even just how she um perceives her mom or views her mom. Like I want her to be I'm a girl mom. So for me it's very important for her to realize that if you're a woman and you've got dreams, you can go after those dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing that should stop you despite whatever it is that's going on. And also just then financially, I just don't want her to have to worry about certain things. So for
Period.
me to be in a financially sound position, it requires me to chase after my dreams, to run after them actually,
Mm.
and to catch them.
Damo, Mr. More, damo.
Damo, mi amore, asarabisi, lare. So I'm more intentional about chasing my dreams.
Fair
If it's
enough.
up to if it's up to me, it's meant to be. That's what I that
Uh,
was my quote in Form 1.
okay.
Mhm.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Question is, what does self care look like for you these days, if anything?
Um, Self care kind of still looks the same for me post motherhood. It's just a little bit more difficult in the sense that maybe if I say I'm going to do my skincare at 7 p.m. and Chin Chin decides she's going to go to sleep at 9,
Mm,
I have to work around that. So it's still definitely um centered around skincare. I think I just enjoy the bits of like having to buy new products, products that smell nice, discovering new things. I think it's just definitely my me time.
mm,
And I've tried to incorporate exercise, but sometimes I'm just so exhausted or just feeling sluggish. And with breastfeeding, I haven't been eating as well.
mm,
So I would definitely say my skincare routine is
mm.
my way of self care at the moment.
That's good. Well, I mean, not entirely, but
Not really.
I mean, at least you have that one thing that you're not fixated on. But
Fat, but my skin glowing. Joking.
okay, gal. The next question is, what is a piece of advice that someone gave you when you were pregnant?
A piece of advice that somebody gave me is to submit to motherhood. One of my cousins, sisters to be fair, said to me that the easiest way to get through motherhood is just to accept the fact that this is the season that you're in.
Mm,
And honestly, I didn't understand it until I was in it because prior to being a mom, I was outside, like, Zigdaro. And the year leading up to having Mudiwa, I was just living my best life, having fun. And so after having her, I know I would like watch people's stories and see people at like bottomless brunch, traveling, all that stuff. And honestly, it sucked because I also wanted, also wanted to be, I also wanted to be outside. And I would. It's even worse because it was like in the peak of summer, so I would see my friends, my sister, everyone is going out, and they'll come and then they'll just play with the baby for an hour and then say, okay,
Bye.
gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. So, but honestly, now I even dread the thought of being outside. And maybe that's because I've just accepted that this is the season that I'm in and it requires me to be fully present for my baby. And honestly, that has helped me to enjoy the experience of motherhood. Yeah,
Yes, gal.
period.
Hmm. The next question that I'm going to ask is, what kind of support felt most helpful to you and what didn't?
Hmm. What?
Hmm. What do you
What? What? Ask again? Come again.
Okay. What kind of support felt most helpful to you and what didn't?
What felt helpful?
Mm-hmm.
What felt helpful was definitely my friends and my family being very present. I think for me, it was just the fact that I was always surrounded by people and I just always had somebody, like, even after my mom left, I just always had somebody to be on the phone with. And anybody who knows me is I'm a big caller.
Very big
I'm
cola.
gonna like call to sit on the phone. Which
Yeah.
made it a little less lonely. So I was just surrounded by so much love. And I come from a big girl family. So I just had so many like sisters, cousins, friends, other women who I could go to ask for help. And one of my biggest things about motherhood is I wasn't trying to reinvent the wheel. So whatever I saw my sisters doing is exactly what I kind of tried to mimic and implement into my motherhood. Obviously, results may vary according to the child, but
They do vary.
but overall, I think it's just realizing that the support around me was just so helpful. And like for example, a lot of my cousins have had babies, and so they just gave me all of like my niece's clothes and my nephew's clothes. And when you're a new parent, you'll be like, I just need to buy everything from scratch. But for me, it was quite different because it almost was very nostalgic because I would see my daughter is 6 months and then she's wearing something that my niece used to wear, and then ah, Sandini, I'm so
Why? Why?
so emotional.
Can't do like this.
It just filled my heart with so much joy.